Who remembers this sunflower? You have seen this before. If you're a subscriber to my channel and you're watching my updates, you know exactly where this came from. Come on and I'll show the rest of you. Alright, well, hello everybody, JT Bear here once again, and the video bombing dog, of course. I've often said that, you know, compost are a really good idea to have and they really give back to your garden. And, you know, today I've got to transfer that sunflower out of the aquaponics bed. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check the update involving the aquaponics and the sunflower. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about, but you'll see in a second anyway. But this kind of relates to that particular transplant. I came and I looked at my compost tumbler the other day, and I'll be honest, I never got around to finishing the job. I got distracted by planting other things out, as tends to happen. Why don't you just come take a look and see what I found growing here. Now if you can see that one, tall one there, kind of beside the pile of clay, I'm going to go with a 95% chance that that's a sunflower. I'm so sure that's a sunflower, I'm going to plant it in the aquaponics where I'm taking this monster out. Let's go take a look at that particular monster. Okay, so this is the sunflower that I'm going to put into the aquaponics. Even though I already know better than to do it, I'm going to do it anyway because that's just the way I do things in my greenhouse. Let's take a look at the one I'm taking out. Here is the sunflower we are about to take out and transplant out front. We're going to tie it up to a post that's always kind of looked awkward and a little ugly in the front yard. This year, we're going to hide it. Alright, 1 second while I set a few things up and then I'll show you those roots. Definitely got to move this monster outside. It's right on the plastic. Look at the size of that cane or stalk or whatever. Look past the kohlrabi, the tomato, and the basil. I don't know if you can see that on there, but I'm really excited to see what the roots are going to look like on this sunflower. I hope it doesn't disrupt too much of the rest of this bed. Let's go. Oh, that's solid. That's very, very solid.
Oh my.
Try and shake off some of those pebbles. And here we have, can you see that? The roots of my aquaponic sunflower. Let's check this for height. I guessed it was about 3.5 feet.
I'm gonna have to step backwards to get you in this shot.
Alright, let's take this outside anyway. Alright, so I guess that was about 3.5 feet. You tell me. Here are the sunflowers that it came from, planted at the exact same time. And that's about knee, not even knee level. I'm going to say aquaponics works for sunflowers, but it's a little bit awkward. Let's put this thing into the bucket.
Not for dogs.
Everything's for dogs. Don't be silly. That root ball just barely fits. That's fantastic. Like it was made to order.
How many pebbles do you think are stuck in those roots?
I don't know, but there's a lot of really good bacteria all over those pebbles. So I'm just going to top that up. Over here. More of my favorite compost. Just keeps on giving. I got a pretty good chance from what I'm seeing in the rest of my containers that I'm going to have some volunteer tomatoes come up in this. Definitely going to have geraniums come up in this. I can't help but have geraniums. They're the bane of my existence. Geraniums. I'm sure they're wonderful plants, but I'm tired of them. Alright. So here from my personal sunflower forest. Just thought I'd share this moment with you. Aquaponic sunflowers. Who would have guessed? I think the green pot was a nice choice for that. I gotta say, I love the live music in my neighborhood. I swear it helps my plants grow. Now that I've got this thing out front here, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take some of this sisal twine. I'm gonna tie a loose figure-8 sling around it. We get some really fierce winds here, and I don't want it being bashed around too bad and all that. That being said, this looks like a pretty strong sunflower to me, and I'm looking forward to showing you this in future updates. Yes, I am. Alright, well until then, I wish you all the best of days, happy harvests, happy gardening, and go play outside, but play safe.
What that woman is doing you.